Hello. So, I am definitely supposed to be sleeping. My daughter is resting beautifully and hasn't gotten up for over an hour, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna stay in bed. But I just can't. I can't lay down, I can't rest, and I know that it's more than just YouTube. So, I wanted to talk to you all about a little something that I'm sure each and every one of us is familiar with, and that is the feeling of mom guilt. The damned if you do, damned if you don't feeling that comes along with every decision that we make as mothers, every decision that we make as nurturers, as parents, right? As co-parents, as people who have brought someone beautiful into this world who relies on us. And for the last week, I have been up until like 3:30, 4:30 in the morning, and sleeping like anywhere between 3 and 6 hours at a night. And it has been a ridiculously wired experience where I can't rest and I feel like I'm buzzing with energy, but I'm so tired. And I want to sleep so badly. And so people say, just lay down, If you're tired, just go to sleep. Well, the anxiety and the stress that I'm experiencing makes that sound more like a joke than a recommendation. And I'm pretty sure that y'all can relate and that you get it. This isn't just something where you go, oh, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. I'll just go to bed. All these problems are still going to be here in the morning. Because even though all that is true, it doesn't help us to find a peacefulness about the stress that we're experiencing in the moment. And so I wanted to give us just a little bit of space to talk about that, especially since as I was mulling over parts of why I feel the way that I do, I realized that in many ways, when it comes to this guilty feeling, it can be extremely isolating and hard to find the right people and the right words. So even if you find the right people to talk to about the issue, like a therapist or a really close friend or confidant, it can be so difficult to actually find the right words that capture exactly how this thing feels. And I definitely don't have the perfect words, but I do know that this feeling for me is stemming from my daughter going off to pre-K at 15 months old. Even saying that out loud has me feeling racked with guilt. I am Julia's anchor point, the person that she can always count on to be in a space with her. I am anchored to her. She's my constant. Every day I've spent with her, every night I've spent with her, whether I was awake or asleep. I've never been away from her for more than 8 hours. I don't plan on starting anytime soon, but it's never happened. With her being away every day of the week so that I can work and put everything together so that she can continue to be in that space that she only needs to be in so that I can work, because we both need to eat and have a place to sleep and a car to take us to where we need to go, insurance to make sure she stays healthy and cared for, and that I do too, is an exceptionally frustrating experience, especially because, and you could say it sounds like complaints, but I'm a person who lives on her own. I don't have a partner to share the challenges with. And even if I did have one could argue I could have ended up with somebody who, would leave me feeling single anyway, as far as the responsibilities are concerned. And I know that's very real, the married single mom effect. And so some of you know exactly what I'm talking about, but even more so because you hope that your partner will participate, support in the ways that are meaningful to you. And my heart goes out to you in those moments too. For me, in this place of being solo and single and solely responsible, I feel as if the efforts that I'm taking to build community here on YouTube are in a lot of ways to make sure that in the face of this challenge, I'm able to cultivate a sense of joy and connection, not only for myself, but also for others around me who might be in similar positions and wishing that they too could do something about this and talk to someone about this. I don't want us to feel alone. And I know that we are capable of creating the conditions for the success of our families, for the health of our partnerships. For the health of our partnerships and for the well-being of our children. I know we have it in us. And so the space must exist, and we have to fill it and reach as many postpartum, and when I say postpartum, I don't mean 6 weeks or 6 days or 6 months after birth. I mean, you brought a child into this world or into your home. However you did, you're the main nurturer, and there's a requirement for you to be nurtured too. And if we can't find it at home, if we can't create it at home, then we're going to make it here in cyberspace together. We're going to do this thing, and we're going to be okay. In the face of these moments that can be so stressful, so anxiety riddled, and so depression driving, we are here to curate the experiences and to curate the tools and resources that we need to transmute those experiences into postpartum joy. We are manifestors on a level that only we can understand, because we know what it means to create something from nothing with our bodies, with our efforts, with our determination. And the ones who love us know what that looks like up close, those who paid close attention themselves and are a part of that co-creative process as well. So I believe that we are capable of creating the conditions to disarm the anxiety, the depression, the challenges that we face, the lack and the scarcity, and meet them with an inexplicable joy. As I look ahead to next week, I am not excited at all about my daughter going to school, and I'm also elated for her because she's going to have an experience that I never did, one that I think could be an incredible first step for her. And I'm going to be here ready for her and ready to respond. If I have to change the amount of time that she's there, I will gladly, because I'll miss her. And if she adapts and she's comfortable and she needs me less during the day, it'll take some getting used to have all that time and space away from her. But I know it is for our betterment, because it centers around her well-being, whatever that may be and however it may be defined. So what is going on in your world? Are you facing postpartum guilt, mom guilt, nurturer guilt? Do you know what that feels like? Was there anything that we talked about today that was helpful or that you want to dive into more deeply? I'd love to think through these issues and more with you. But I think that's all for now. So thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more like them, please go ahead and give a like. And if you are new to the group and you're excited and this sounds like you, go ahead and subscribe. I post every single week on Mondays. And I also go live Tuesday through Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye.